Good morning, everybody. In fact, best morning, everybody, because it is first anniversary day. It is Final Fantasy X Collaboration Day. And yeah, it's just in general going to be a really great day to be a War of the Visions player. I'm super excited. And I figured I'd start this day with a little throwback to our dude Mont, who's getting that 120 EX upgrade. And let's start off the new year of War of the Visions with a throwback to our original dude. Let's get that going right now. Okay, before we get started, if you need to go hit that Vizior ferry today, please do consider using my Amazon coin affiliate link down in the description. It hooks me up a ton if you do that. Just give me a little bit of that Amazon money. I really appreciate it when you do. So thank you to everybody who has been doing that. And let's get to the stuff. We are talking today about Mont, right? Our original tank. The dude who we got for free, at the very beginning of the game. And a guy who a lot of new players, I really recommend building this guy. I've been doing that since I've been putting out YouTube videos, and I think today is a day where I need to readdress that. Like, is it still somebody worth investing in? And if you're playing right now, especially getting Titus for free, so I'm going to cover in this, like, what are the differences between 99 and 120 Mont? Kind of help you see if it's worth going for that. We're going to look at his upgraded skills and his new skills. I'm going to talk about if he's usable, like what kind of content he's usable in. And then ultimately I'm going to say, is it worth leveling him? And am I going to do it? Which, yeah, I'm going to do it. So, okay, let's get to that right now. Okay, so the first thing I want to look at when I'm talking about like level 120 Mont versus level 99 Mont is obviously what stats are we getting? Like what raw power up is this unit getting by getting 21 extra levels? It's significant. It does not change his unit dramatically as far as like role, but it improves his ability to fulfill that role in a big way. So if you're looking on the left, you got the 99, on the right, you got the 120, and you're looking at a 1468 HP gain. His base HP jumps all the way up to 4,250. Strong, right? Like, that's good. I really like that. Also, his attack goes up by 161. Before, he was only rocking a 215 attack. At 376, hey, that's respectable. And that's going to help him fulfill his role with like Killer Blade, where he can actually put out some DPS. And I really, really like those two stat increases in particular. He's getting also 5 more TP, 44 magic, those are kind of whatever. AP, he's getting another 1 additional at the beginning, and 7 max, fine. 4 agility. Okay, 4 agility is nice. Mont was a slow boy at 48 base agility, and he's still a fairly slow boy at 52, but at least he's working on that like cardio game, and he's got a little bit more speed. I really like that, and I think it was an important change for Gumi to make. He's getting 53 more dex. That's going to help him hit. It's going to help him crit. Puts his dexterity into that 200 plus range at 217, and he's getting 28 luck, boosting him from 198 to 226. No other stat gains, but looking at Mont's stats, because if that's not something you've like paid attention to a lot before, his stats tell the tale of kind of who Mont is and who Mont's going to continue to be. He's weak to wind, and he's going to continue to be that. He's strong against lightning, and he's going to continue to be that. He's good against slash. He's really good against melee, like fist melee units. He's not great against piercing at a -5, and he does have a 10 missile weakness. Now, missiles and Mont are a really interesting thing, and we're going to talk about that a little more. That 25 magic weakness, though, pay attention to that. That is one of the cores to Mont, and one of the reasons why EX Mont won't just immediately start overtaking some other like 99 UR tanks. Okay, I want to go to the next slide, and let's talk about his new skills a little bit here. Those are going to be, well, I say new skills, I mean upgraded skills and a new skill. First of all, I'm going to just rename Stone Throw to Boulder Throw. I doubt the like global naming team is going to come through with this clutch name change. They're probably just going to call it like upgraded Stone Throw, but I'm going to call it Boulder Throw, y'all, because this thing is getting a huge upgrade. We're talking like it goes from being meme level worthless, used to ruin Mont's usability before you could turn abilities on and off, to an actually really good move. Okay, first of all, it gets It gets increased defense penetration, 40 for self. Big flex. You love to see that. The damage goes up from 13% damage to 121% damage, so it's now a legit DPS move. It has increased range by 1, and it already had a big range, right? So that's good. It has a 100% hit chance now. It's undodgeable. He can now hit evade units with this, and it debuffs their move by 1 for 3 turns. Huge. This move is now really good. Like, if you're a newer player and Mont is your first tank you've taken to level 99, hey, here you go. Your dude just got hooked up, and I'm gonna use Mont. There's this part of me that wants to do like boulder throw Mont troll build. It has 99 uses, you guys, and it costs 5 AP. He can literally never have to auto attack because I'll probably always have 5 AP. He can just throw boulders all day. Really good move. Really good move. Okay, let's look at Killer Blade. This is another move that Mont used to use a lot, and it gets a nice, excuse me, gets a nice buff. The human killer stays the same, the damage stays the same, but check out what it gets. It gets Absorb HP. It's a 205% damage attack that will now fully heal for that damage. Awesome. If he's your tank, if he's like a bruiser on your squad, and he's taking some damage getting into range, like he's throwing boulders, he's chucking rocks, and then he walks up and he's like, you think you've hurt me. And then Killer Blade, life steals a probably significant amount of health, right? 205% modifier on that's pretty good. Yeah, I like that. It has a good range on it too. It's not just straight melee attack, and 26 AP is a reasonable cost. He has that Paladin sub job still, so he has great TP moves that you'll want to get him to like use early, generate that AP, so he can boulder throw on his way in, and then start Killer Blading. He also might use his brand new move. Double Break is what I'm calling it. It has a name in JP. We don't know what the name is in Global yet. We'll know actually later today. But it is a 34 AP cost move, 175% damage modifier, breaks the target's attack and magic by 39% for 3 turns. So first of all, great break there, okay? And maybe it's good for PvE for this reason as well. Has 3 uses, but I really want you to look at that little the range indicator on it and notice that it has AoE. It hits 3 spaces in a line, either in front, to the side, or behind, whatever. But it hits all 3 of those spaces. It is an AoE attack for a unit that was lacking AoE attacks besides Taunting Blade. This is now a cool little line-based AoE double break thing. I could see this being really clutch in like certain obviously niche situations in PvP, or again, like I said, it could be a really good PvE skill. Really like this. It's a cool addition to his kit and gives Mont something else awesome that he can do. Lets him fulfill more of that like knight role a little bit. Okay, next, is Mont usable? You already know what he does base. We just looked at his new things. So is this somebody you can level and actually get use out of? You don't want to just be randomly throwing levels or your precious EX materials into things for no reason. I'm going to say yes, he is very usable. First of all in PvE, especially if you're a newer account and lack other tanks, but also in PvP in certain situations. I know he has a base weakness to missile, but there's plenty of teams that run Nivlu Frederica that are missile teams, and Mont has a 15% bonus against lightning. That way overcomes that missile, that slight missile weakness he has, and Mont can definitely tank the heck out of some missile units. This dude is a very high base defense tank, and he can still be that for you against certain units. He'll be good against most physical units, in fact. There are some he will be bad against, specifically wind type units. His negative 15 resistance to wind damage is going to cripple him against those units. So like Lucia will still eat him alive. And then mages, yeah, he's got that 25% weakness to magic. Howlet sees that and he's like, oh, here's a wind-based jamming thrust for you. I'm going to penetrate straight through that 15% wind weakness and that 25% magic weakness. So situationally good in PvP. I think for something like Guild Wars or Arena offense, where you can pick who you're fighting, you could make use of Mont. In fact, I will be making use of EX Mont, and I'll make some cool videos because I just want to flex this guy. Okay, now to the part where is it worth? Keep in mind, for all new player videos I've ever made, I've always said Mont should be the first thing that you like level up because he can handle that physical tanking role. We highlighted earlier how he might struggle against wind units like Lucia, or maybe now the 99 or the 120 Oldoas running around if we see any of those. So is it still worth leveling him? In my opinion, it still is worth leveling him. Boulder Throw just looks so cool. His 120 ability is maybe situationally useful, so consider maybe 120 or 115, something like that. Like, feel out where you think his value lies. Now, keep in mind, if you've been playing for the last week, we've been getting a ton of free Mont Mind Spheres, so it's not going to be as much of an investment to level this guy as other guys. And it's cool, it's Mont. He's the main character of the story. Give the man some love. Unless you're out of stuff, then don't. But I'm going to be doing it. I do think it's worth, and I hope you do too. I want to see some 120 Monts out there in some highlight videos on my streams. I want to feature Mont in my like weekly show, popping off on some people, and I hope you guys can provide those videos for me too. So that's what I have today, everybody. Thank you so much for watching this. Thank you to everybody for the last couple months who's been supporting this channel. I'm hoping to keep pushing out content through this next year, and I'm looking forward to enjoying it all with you guys. So good luck in your polls. Good luck to me in my polls too. Thank you, myself. And I'll see y'all in the next video.